So this year Mazda decided to take a few of its items that it already had in stock, if you'd like, the Mazda3 platform, powertrain, and a few other items. And they put all of this together to create something that is very versatile. Now this is a word I'm going to use throughout this segment. This little car is basically a mini minivan, and it's very impressive. And I'm going to show you something right off the bat. Sliding doors in a small compact car. Not bad, eh? So, for $19,995, your basic Mazda 5, very close to saying Mazda 3 again, is an inline 4-cylinder, 2.3-liter engine that develops 157 horsepower. It's a compact little power plant, but it functions very, very well. It picks up power as soon as the revs increase. It's a very nice little engine, whether it be in the 3, the 6, or in this case the 5. In my tester, which is a GT, which retails for $23,895, I've got a 5-speed manual transmission. Now there's a slick shifting little tranny. I really like how it works. The clutch is light. The shifter's action is very nice as well. The brakes, very nice also. The brake pedal is firm, as I love it. 4-wheel disc brakes are standard on the cars. The basic GS model, you'll get 16-inch alloy wheels, and on my GT, you'll get the very fancy and very handsome looking 17-inch alloy wheels. So the Mazda 5 is actually very enjoyable to drive, I have to say. Now obviously if you consider that the base of the car is the Mazda 3, well, you obviously expect something to drive very nicely because the Mazda 3 is a great drive. This car is very stable on the highway, steering is very precise, it's got good weight, good assistance, perhaps a little bit of lack of sensation in the on-center feel, but this car is basically a family hauler with that added driving enthusiasm for the enthusiast. So, I was talking about versatility. Well, here's an example, or another example I should say, of what you can do with a Mazda 5. It actually has seating for 6 people. Obviously with seating for 6, you have to expect that when the third row is up, that you'll have some limited cargo space. How often really are you going to have the third row up? Maybe when you're driving the kids to soccer practice. But regardless, watch this. 2 straps to pull, you push down 2 seat backs. Okay, obviously not that novel, but still. Now you have real cargo room. You have a low lift over, a lot of room to load all the way up to the top. By the way, the interior fit and finish, including the trunk as well as for the dash, the seat material and everything, it's top notch. It's very Mazda-like quality. Everything comes together very nicely. The gaps are very nice. I'm very impressed with Mazda's quality of assembly and especially the selection of materials. Now, if you need more interior space, you gotta load up the back, gotta put a lot of stuff in there. Watch this. Another little strap you pull, little lever, fold flat. You can do the exact same thing with that seat. So you have yourself a huge cargo area. Now you never think that in a compact car like this that you'd have so much volume, especially when you think that it's based on a Mazda 3 Sport. So stepping aboard the Mazda 5 is obviously very, very easy thanks to the dual sliding doors. Here's a little trick that the engineers at Mazda thought of. Let's put a little tray under the seat, which you can actually use to store some stuff if you really need to. Et voila. There's even a little bag in here, so you can put other stuff in there. Now, as I said before, the interior fit and finish of this car is very, very nice. Again, there's a lot of room. We were thinking about a small platform for Mazda 3, but in fact, there's a lot of room. Look, leg room is perfect. The front seat, the front occupants also have plenty of leg room. The problem, perhaps, which is always the case with most third-row seats, is that it's really reserved for kids. And you shouldn't really consider sitting there if you're an adult or anywhere over 5 feet tall, because you will feel very, very cramped. Again, the package is impressive. Top of the line model costs $25,000, just about $24,895 to be precise. It's very interesting to drive. It's a Mazda, so typically they're very reliable cars. They have a reasonably good warranty, 3 years, 80 for the basic. I don't know, it's a very novel idea. Competitors are, there's a long list of them, including the PT Cruiser and the new HHR, but I think by far this is the most fun to drive.